When you think of Michael Jackson, you probably picture the superstar, right? The icon, up on a massive stage under a million spotlights. But this story, this isn't about that at all. It's about a quiet moment of kindness that happened far, far away from any camera or any crowd. It's really a tale of two different worlds. On one side, you've got the global phenomenon, the king of pop that everybody knew. And on the other, well, you have the person behind that persona, caught in a simple, quiet moment of just human connection. So we're gonna leave the stadium behind. We're going somewhere much more intimate, a place where you find out who someone really is. You know, when there's no audience around at all. Okay, so let's set the scene here. This is a day completely, totally removed from the whole spectacle of his public life. Picture this. He's just walking, all alone in a forest. It's this moment of pure solitude, a rare chance to just be, without the crushing, constant pressure of fame. I mean, just think about that contrast for a second. His entire life was a symphony of noise, wasn't it? Screaming fans, music blasting, cameras clicking everywhere. But here, there's just this deep, profound quiet. It's a scene of just total peace, the kind of quiet that really lets you think. And then, that peace is completely shattered. This is where the story really kicks off, with a sound that just cuts right through all that stillness. It's not the cheer of a fan. It's this raw, urgent cry that just instantly destroys the calm. You know, it's the kind of sound that you can't ignore. It demands a response. So he follows the sound, and he finds a little kid who's fallen down on the path. His knee is bleeding, and he's scared and totally alone. In that moment, the only person in the entire world who could help was this stranger walking through the woods. And what he does next, his response, that's the very heart of the story. It's just a simple, unprompted moment of kindness. There was no calculation, no thought of, oh, who am I or who might be watching? It was pure instinct. He saw someone who needed help, and he immediately went to help. Simple as that. And it's not just that he helped, but how he helped. That's so telling. He takes a handkerchief out of his pocket and cleans up the wound with this incredible tenderness, a gentleness that's like he was touching a flower. It goes way beyond just simple first aid. So the kid, through his tears, he looks up and recognizes this world-famous face. And that's what Michael says to him. The point wasn't about being a star. It was just about being a good person. So what happens next? Well, the story's most powerful lesson really comes out in the moments after the act itself. Just as the child's family comes running up, all worried, they look around to thank the kind stranger who helped, but he's already gone, just disappearing back into the quiet of the forest. His action was completely for its own sake. He wasn't performing for an audience. He wasn't looking for gratitude or waiting for some camera to pop out and catch him doing a good deed. For him, the act of helping, that was the reward. And that's a really beautiful thought, isn't it? We usually think of heroes as making these huge public gestures. But this suggests that real heroism can be silent. It can be anonymous. It's something you do just because it's the right thing to do. This one little unseen moment, it really gives us a glimpse into a whole different kind of stardom. Not one that you measure in record sales or sold-out stadiums, but one you measure in simple, human compassion. And really, that's the question this whole story leaves us with. Is the most real, the most authentic kind of goodness? The kind that happens when nobody is watching and when there's absolutely no expectation of a reward. It's definitely something worth thinking about.